Okay, we're apparently streaming now. Okay, let's YouTube. Luckily, I got 3 monitors to do all this stuff. um, I just gotta set up the live stream from 3 minutes ago. Can I delete it? Okay, that's fine. I guess I go to analytics, then set up the live stream. Yeah, it's low latency. Okay. So we shouldn't have any problems now. We'll see. But we shouldn't. Okay. So anyways, what I was saying is now we're going to attempt to go from LA to Incheon, South Korea. I'm using SimBrief, but I can't show my SimBrief screen. Well, I can, but I don't want to set it up. And supposedly we're going to be burning 118,000 pounds of fuel, and the Concord doesn't hold that much, I don't think. So we might have to do either. So we're going to be going obviously west, and we're going to be passing over Alaska. So what we might do is go up to Anchorage, land, refuel, go down. If we need, we can stop in like Hokkaido, Japan, like North Japan, while we go down. And then we shouldn't, though. That's like for our E-tops, theoretically. So it's gonna be interesting how we're doing on fuel, because I loaded us up fully with fuel, and as you can see, well, actually no, you can't see. So as you can see, the range rings, theoretically we wouldn't even be able to make it to Alaska. So, well, I think that's there and back, so I think we will be able, but definitely not all the way, because we're going over here. We're going to Incheon here in near Seoul. We might need to go to, I think this is like Seoul International, isn't it? Or is it? Oof, that might be a short runway. SimBrief is actually telling me that it's short. So yeah, it might be pretty short, so we'll see. I hope not. But yeah, so let's get into the flight. I've already gotten us ready. And if we don't wanna do that long of a flight, honestly, theoretically it's gonna take like 4 hours, and I don't really want to fly that far. So I might just say, hey, why don't we go from LA to like Sierra Lima Papa here in El Salvador? I mean, what do you guys think? I don't really know what like what we should do. Maybe let me know in the chat what we should do. If we should go from here to South Korea, or to El Salvador, or to somewhere else. It doesn't even really matter. Yeah, here obviously I'm at 20 FPS, so we do gotta, get out of here pretty soon, because my computer really doesn't like LA too much. Oh boy, 11 FPS. That's rough. Why don't we lower our resolution real fast. I'll put it to like ultra performance for now. It's gonna make it look like crap, but you know, what can you do? Well, that didn't really even fix much, but I can turn it to, yeah, we want DLSS. We don't want TAA. We want DLSS because I have a 5080, so it likes its DLSS. What are these new settings? What? Okay, this is new. Train LOD, displacement mapping, that usually lags a bunch. Shadow maps are off. Water waves, I can turn it down. Motion blur is off already. Depth of field, I can turn that down. Aircraft services, I thought that said surfaces, like runway and stuff, but no. Buildings, I can go like high for all these. Maybe that'll help my frames. Yeah, we're back at almost, 20. Okay. I mean, that's good enough, I think. So let's start this thing up and uh, I'm not getting I see there's a chat, I'm pretty sure. Live chat? Okay. Yeah, I guess there's no chat. Chat rate of the stream. Yeah, I don't need to change the resolution. I don't want to change the resolution though. What is the resolution? 1440? 1440 resolution, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look horrible. It's not great, but okay. Because I'm playing in 4K, but since I have low latency enabled, and it didn't warn me, I guess now we're gonna be M1440. So to start the Concord, I don't know it perfectly well, but it goes something like this. You need to turn the ground power on, turn this on, turn the battery on, wait a little bit, and then everything will turn on. Make sure this is on norm. Yes. ESP main, turn that on. There we go. There's our power. Turn that on main. Turn the lights on. Gen 1 and 2 on. Okay, those don't do anything. And you can see we have power now. So that worked. Now we can turn the battery on. I know this is emergency gen, but I don't actually think it is. I think it's the actual like battery. I could be wrong. So now I need to put this yeah, we need to come here. It's roughly a circle starting from bottom right going up. Cross bleeds can stay. Open, open, open. System 1 that can stay on. We'll put it to yellow, yellow. Turn this on, on. Fuel heaters to all these random switches to auto and put that on norm. Circulations to open. I don't know why the words are shaking. I think it's because, well, I don't actually know. Put this to align the IRS that is already on a line to remind you. Okay, we already did that. Now we're coming down to the middle. Auto, auto. Now, you can see how some of these tanks, they don't have fuel, even though I loaded full fuel. You need to load just lower than max fuel when you get in. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Turn on the fans. Turn these on. Put this on auto, 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 auto. Open, that's emergency, don't open that. Pump, open, open, auto, auto open. Auto, all those are on. This is on, this is on, this is on, this is on. Later on in the flight, I will show you how to transfer fuel because you need to transfer fuel. I'll show you later on because it's kind of confusing. Not really, but it might be confusing. It's just depends on who you are, like if it confuses you or not, because yeah. So we're almost ready actually for pushback. I'm just gonna extend the lights, turn them on, blind the ground crew. Those can stay off. Now we need to turn all these little flippy switches for the trim and stuff on. This is basically like putting us into normal law. Put this to there, put this to there. Ground calls, seatbelts on, normal, beacon light, negligent, nav, lights, pitot heaters can stay off for now. Engine, flight rating, I just leave this on climb always because I tend to be going up and then I'll go down and then I'll go up and then I'll go down just so I can stay at the highest speed. And obviously don't take any tips from me because I don't really know what I'm doing too much. So we can now, those are blue. Okay, yeah, now we can enable the pushback, which you can use GSX. I just recommend for pushback using this with the Concord, the pushback toolbar. Yeah. So just, it leaves the cones. I don't know really, I think GSX is leaving the cones. I could be wrong, but I think GSX does leave the cones. So you need to drop the nose, put flaps 2, and the nose will drop. Then you can back yourself out of here with the rudder pedals. Now I have GFX, which I don't know if it works with the Concord. I also have GSX, which it kind of works with the Concord. And then I have Chase Plane, which is a camera mod. Chase Plane is really amazing. If you've got the money, highly recommend it. It is so worth it. So to turn the engines on, this is a bit of a trial and error, at least for me sometimes. So usually they start, remind me if I'm wrong, but they go 3, ignition on, auto engines start like this. They'll go engine 3 first. You do that, and then you come over here, and then you go to start to pull that down, and then it'll spool this. So correct me if I'm wrong, but they did 3, 1, 4, 2. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I thought. Could be wrong. Probably am. But as it's spooling up, you wait for it to kind of stabilize. And then you can move. Actually, I don't know if you need to move the throttle on this. I think it'll do it on its own. Yeah, that's running. Because you can see the haze. You guys probably can't see the haze, but I can. RPM 10. So that's climbing and stabilized. So now we'll go engine 1. You push that in, and then you go auto start on, and then you do this. And then you look down there, and then you go to start on that engine. And then you wait for this to spool. So our engine 3 is stabilized. Just waiting for the engine 2 to be stabilized. And then once it is, we can program our FMS. So now is when we need to decide where we're going. Honestly, I don't really want to go all the way to South Korea. So because of that, sorry for the clickbait title, but I'm going to go to MSLP. And how are we going to go to MSLP, you may ask? Well, the Concord's a big boy. It doesn't really like to turn. So we're going to check out the LAX, LAX departure procedure for probably the runway that's right in front of us. That might be good. It's 06 right for the departure. 06 right. We'll try Catalina. I might go north. Just go to Catalina Island. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. No, that goes north. Dots. Because this does have RNAV. This is RNAV. That's not even the correct runway. Oh. Gorman. That's north. And if you're asking, why are you using the Lido charts? Because FAA actually sucks. FAA charts are terrible. Sorry, but they are. Okay, so what we need to do. I don't actually know how to make a flight plan in the Concord, so we're gonna figure it out ourselves. So I guess we put in the destination, which is M S L P. Put in the destination. Or can we not do that? Do we need to go to... Do we need to do data? Yeah, I guess we need to go to data. So, okay. L A X oh, okay, you hold that. KLAX to M S L oh, I missed P. There we go. MSLP. Is he gonna take that? Oh, I did. Ooh, sick. Okay. So cost index. This is a big boy, so I'm gonna guess 90 for the cost index. Yep. 5. Oh my lord, that's high. Okay. So perf. Takeoff V1. Boy. Does Simreef have that? I don't even know if Simreef has takeoff V1. Because this doesn't have like a EFB or nothing. Air density correction factors. There's no... You would think that... Unless it's over here? Altitude chart. Calibrated airspeed, true Mach. Okay. No, it's not there. Because I don't want to just make up numbers here. I'm gonna look at Google. Concord V1, VR, and V2. V1 was 160 knots, so I'll enter 160 for this. VR was 195, which is so fast. V2, 220. Oh, there. Oh yeah, 2, 2, 0. There we go. So V1, if you don't know, that's what's called the decision speed. If anything happens before that, engine failure, we blow a tire, anything, you can brake, you can stop. If anything happens after that, doesn't matter if you lose an engine, because we got 3 more, you just keep going. Yes, you're on the ground, but you don't have time to stop. You don't have runway to stop if you're above it. So just go. Just go. VR, rotation speed, obviously you start pulling back. and V2 take off safety speed if you lose an engine. In this case, I don't know if it's if you have four engines, is V2 because V2 is blue line speed. So the max, so in a multi-engine in a dual engine, like a 320, blue line speed V2 is when you lose one engine, you can keep climbing above that speed and maintain control. So in a four engine like the Concord, is blue line speed you lose three engines and you still have one, or you lose half. So you lose two. I don't know what it'd be. So okay, runway. Somebody in the comments or the live, let me know the live chat. So 06 right. Let me know if you are a pilot. I am. I just don't know the answer to this question. Like, I just don't know. Climb, vertical mode, none, I guess. Descent, approach. We'll put this in later. And see if we could do like an ILS data from to lat cost index, temp, longitude. So we go to Simbrief. So it wants us up to it was 56, but we're going east now. No, yeah, we're going east. So west is even, east is odd. So 5,500 or 55,000. Temp is probably going to be minus 40, minus 45. No. Let's go like minus 10. But I don't actually know how to do minus. Is it that? Is it this? No. I guess we'll just do 10. There we go. Okay. Init flight plan direct. So KLAX to MSLP. Alright, we got that. So from KLA. Oh, we have departure. Okay, sick. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. So 06 right. Click this. And what departure did we want to do? We wanted to do the LAX 1 down. LAX 3, 4 to where though? To Pillow? No, yeah, to IPL. Yeah, to IPL. LAX 1 to IPL. Okay, it shows right there. So then we need to go down. So it, oh, okay, there we go. We got it. We got it. Destination, arrival. MSLP. Probably 07. Ooh, I don't know about that. It's better than nothing though. Yeah, let's do the ILS X-ray via Olisu probably. Olisu's probably the best. So many stars though, Olisu. Yeah, Olisu works. No, not a Movo. Where did Elisu go? Elisu. You. Elisu via ILS-07. Okay. That works, I guess. Okay. Um, so Pillow, IPL to Elisu to Cat. No. No, 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 no. We don't want this. Clear. Elisu, you clear. You clear. We want L1 arrival 07 X via Elisu. Elisu. Alright, yes. There we go. OCM, Pilo, IPL, Elisu. D-cell. Why is it sending us over? Oh. I guess we just need to not go to Cat and instead just go to Elisu. And then after Elisu, we can add like Astor, probably. A S T O and R next waypoint. Oh, which point is it? Astor, we're at 29 degrees, 13 degrees. I believe it's 13, isn't it? Elisu. Astor. Yeah, okay. It's that. IQ's 4. Noise 07. Alright. I believe we're ready to go. We have 2 engines started. Now we can start the other 2 at the same time. It's engine 2 and engine 4. Now we're just waiting for that. Just waiting for those engines to start up. And they look like they're starting up good. But for now, I'm gonna put on some music for you guys. I'm getting a little bored. So we just put on a little piano music here while I set some other things up. we're now gonna roll off to this runway that's right in front of me. And as we do so, I'm just doing the final checks here of the Concord, making sure our afterburners are in fact engaged for that takeoff. Let's see what kind of cameras we got on the external view. So we got a back wing, this side, this side. Again, I'm using chase plane for these cameras, so I didn't actually make these. Ooh, this is a good camera. I like this one. I might use that wheel camera for the takeoff. After we get rolling and get rotating, I might use that wheel camera because that looks actually pretty cool. Might actually use it now. What was that? Why did I see the afterburners go off? In the lore, i.e., what most people call it, what the pilots called it, is reheat. So it's not afterburner, it is. It burns the fuel after it leaves the exhaust. But they called it reheat because, you know, English gotta be different, right? So yeah, it's called reheat. Not sure really why, but it just is. So we're just taxiing here down the runway. Yeah. So I have one view. I don't know if I have live viewer. Concurrent viewers, no. So nobody's watching my stream, sadly. But that's okay. That's okay. So I just want the flight director 1 to come on. Because I think you guys will watch it afterwards. At least that's what happened with my SnowRunner stream. Could be wrong, but check out that Japan Airlines and A340 or A350 and the A330 there. Looks pretty cool. I rarely go out of LA just because it's so laggy that I don't like to be here. There's a A320 there. The regular Airbus Neo skin. And you see when I'm turning, you can see the camera wobbling. That's actually chase plane reacting to the G-forces. Because chase plane isn't only external, it's internal too. It's set up, all these views are pre-programmed, all of them. I can just, on my Xbox controller, which I fly with, I can just click through them all. And it's pre-set up. Like, which is really cool that it does that. And we've stalled out on the corner because I turned too tight. There we go. So we're going to do kind of a rolling takeoff. Don't worry about that shadow of the guy that just passed over us. Making sure our last final checks are complete. We're on INS. We have our altitude set. We don't have a runway heading set, but we do have it on the HSI if we want to just manually fly it. Our first turn is going to be something. Now I know I can take off on the displaced, but I want to get straight, and then I'll stop and do departure 06 LAX1. So first turn is going to be take off and fly to, I'm assuming SLI, right? Pretty sure it's SLI. Yeah, SLI. So we're going to do direct to SLI, temporary direct. Okay, so that works. So now we just turn this heading knob. until it's lined up with that HSI. And we're going to add full power. Check those vibrations. I can see the reheaters are indeed going. Let's check the tail cam. Oh yeah, they're going. Here's our wheel cam that we were gonna use. Rolling down the runway. Airspeed alive, 80 knots, 90 knots. 100 knots cross check, runway clear. 120, 130, 140, 160, 170. Pulling back. No. Why doesn't it want to rotate? I've had this problem before. Okay. Chase plane is being weird with the camera, but yeah. Because I need to do this first. Don't worry about that. I don't understand why this runway is not long enough. It's a Concord. Maybe because it's fully heavy. It's like fully laden, you could say. But like it should take off. Like it ain't that heavy. Now my interior camera's busted. There we go. There. So let's do all we can. And the CG, actually the CG is full aft, which we could shift it forward if we wanted, which I might actually. So we're shifting the fuel full forward now. Maybe not full forward, but a good amount. Okay, that should suffice for now. Should be good enough. And it's not even like trying to pick the nose up. Oh, it is a little. Let's see. See if we can get off. Come on! Take off! Freaking Concord! It's just glued to the ground, man. There we go. That'll work. It's just glued to the freaking ground, and even now it doesn't even want to fly, really. I'm full backstick now. And it's still... It's just barely flying. There we go. Okay. Auto throttle 1, auto throttle 2. I didn't set the auto throttle speed, but 250 should be fine. INS, max climb should work. I think for some reason it was because the nose was down. Because the moment I lifted the nose, after I launched myself in the air, it instantly wanted to pitch up again. Which is so odd. I don't understand it at all. Okay, there we go. After that eventful takeoff, we can retract the landing lights and taxi lights. Auto throttle is on. That's good. Climb is on. Afterburners can stay on. Okay. We're going to MSLP, boys. So guys, I'm not gonna be probably talking much because we're just flying, but if I'm doing anything like important, like shifting fuel, which actually I have to switch fuel now, or I have to modulate the fuel. So we're gonna put this to rear. Rear, we'll open that, turn the D-air on, turn the pump on. And that should be fine. There we go. You have the same little meter here that shows you when you're in the envelope, and it actually moves. It'll move as you fly. So I'll just leave it like this for a couple minutes and go in the cockpit, check things out, and put it back out. We're just gonna stay here at max climb for a little bit. Once we get up to 5,500 or near it, then I'll go to max cruise. We're already almost at Mach 1. We're at Mach 0.93. So we're just cruising along here. Where are we? Let's check Valana. And I have Valana set up for you guys so we can follow the flight. If you want to track the flight yourself, my profile is Beton9090. But we're currently over almost Escondido. Escondido should be right down there somewhere. We're cruising. We're about to pass Mach 1 actually. So we'll go back into the sim. Escondido, like I was saying, is right there actually. So we're just cruising along. So we got 44 miles to the next point. So put that to 400, which is our max allowable speed right now. And actually, I think in general, it's the max allowable speed for indicated airspeed. But true, it can be much faster, actually. And we just passed into Mach 1. We are now going faster than the speed of sound. Now we need to move our fuel more. Dunk, 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 dunk. There we go. Okay. Okay. Less than 31,000 feet. We'll just keep on going, keep on flying. There we go. Doing good. I am slightly worried about the landing distance. Which, actually, that reminds me, I need to do the is it the perf? Yeah, no, it's the perf. So QNH, let's get QNH of MSLP. $29.72. Temp 32. Wow, it's really hot. Mag wind 210 at 7. At 7 there. Boom. Comp 3. I mean, I guess comp 3. We don't have flaps, so what else are we gonna do? Next phase. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. We are good to go. And now just gonna go to the flight plan page. There we go. We're still climbing, so we're still going Mach 1.1. But as we get higher, it will allow us to go faster because we're in thinner air. We're just in cruise, guys. There's not really much to talk about, so I'm gonna probably mute up my mic. We got literally 1,800 miles to the next point, so I don't know if you guys want to keep watching. You guys can come back. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a long time till the next till we descend or really do anything. We're almost to top of descent or top of climb. So yeah. Hey guys, we just passed Mach 2. We're going 1100 miles, 1100 knots over the ground. Mach 2.05 or so. Now, we're probably going to go a little faster into Mach 2.04 usually I can hit. Or 2.4 I can usually get up there. We're still climbing, so keep that in mind. So I just, what you just saw me doing there was opening these vents on the bottom of the engines. Since we're at really high altitude, it uses these vents as essentially bypass, because there's right now we're going so fast that the wing accelerates this air going into here so fast that some needs to be wasted essentially and get out of here and here before it goes into the engine, or it's wasted pressure. So that's basically just making it more smooth, or not smooth, but less wasteful, I guess. So yeah, that's what I was doing. So hey guys, we're just in cruise. I made it up to 55,000 feet. We're climbing up to 60,000 or 50. Not really sure why we're going up to 56,000, but we're going. So we got 1,035 miles left. We're going 1,100 miles an hour. Ground speed, Mach 1.9. I don't know why we're going slow. Probably because we're higher. This is probably based on. No, this is probably true airspeed, and this is indicated airspeed. So yeah, okay, we're cruising, we're ripping. I'll come back when we're almost there. No! The game just crashed. I don't know if you... Yeah, you guys can still hear me. The game just crashed. That sucks. Well... that sucks a lot. I deleted something in the flight plan and it crashed. I don't know why. Well... It was... fine, I guess. I have nobody in the chat, so... I'll probably just end this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me take off the Concord and that shit show, honestly. But, yeah. So, I'm gonna end the video here. Before I was gonna, but... Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, that was the wrong one. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.